Beautiful. And then... So... True. Oh wait, I need to... Um... Beautiful. Yo, what up? What up? I think modded is also the only thing where I genuinely play with keep inventory, just because of all the stupid ways you can die, and me not wanting to deal with me not wanting to deal with the Graves mod. I didn't even realize this mod had hats. That's funny as fuck. Oh, it despawned. By the way, this is one of those packs that you will probably jump on a couple of times, and I'm like way further ahead in the pack, just trying to do us through, because just because, and I mean, I'll try and keep it like as close as possible, um, just so that like, because I do want to try and get to the point where I can teach someone how to play modded with me. But like I'm if I get a craving, I'm just gonna hop on basically. Um, Exactly. And I mean, this pack, I picked this one mainly because it's one of the newer ones, and I mean, it was one that was already there, and didn't have to transfer files. But it does come with a lot of mods. The only thing that does suck is going back between like a 1.16 and a 1.12. Some mods are like vastly, vastly different. Um, but there's not much you can do about that, unfortunately. Oh man. Okay, so real quick, the only thing you will have to do, there's two settings I want you to look in your control settings. So, one, if you in the box, just type in quest and set your open quests to whatever you want. So in that bar in the bottom of the right underneath where it says key, in that black bar in your control settings, type in quest and then change the so open settings, hit options, controls, and in the black bar in the bottom middle, type in quest. And when you and set that to whatever you want, and then type in that black box again. So right click on the box to fully clear it, and then type in excavate. You don't have to spell the full thing, just EX or whatever. Oh wait, it has both excavate. Okay, no, I lied. I'm sorry, I lied. Um, Clear excavate to nothing. So click on it and then press escape, and then type in FTB space. Oh wait. Oh, I have key activated. I'm sorry. Do FTB and then it's FTB Ultimine that you want to set to whatever button you want your vein mine to be. Neither do I. I have a smaller one myself, which is why I changed stuff around. Like I pretty much disabled my player list. And basically, whatever key you have Ultimine to, if you aim at the wood logs and you hold it, you should see it gets outlined. And basically, exactly. Basically, if you mine it, it'll mine all of them. And whatever key you set your quest book to, press it. And this is how you see all the quests. Right now, I have everything besides, if you click on like the titles, it'll close the tabs. Right now, the only thing I have open is Welcome to the Sea. You can go through the information, but all the information I set up, so technically you can just basically click on the check mark and just confirm it so you can get the reward for it. Um, FTB team, party, invite. Okay, so, sorry, get out of the quest book because I just realized I didn't do this earlier. Open up the chat, so press T, and then type slash FTB. Okay. And then just put in a T, and then hit tab, and it should do teams. Then you hit space, and then hit tab until you're over party. Hit space. Yep, join, and then you should just have to type my username, but if you just do part of my username and hit tab, it should automatically do it. I believe that's the only way to do it on this pack. Yep, there it is. Perfect. So if I'm not mistaken, now everything should be linked. Yeah, because I didn't pick up the logs, but because you did, it gave me the quest. So yeah, our quests are now linked as well. Does this pack have... It does. So I just planted a sapling, and a lot of skyblock packs will have this mod in here. But basically, if you spam crouch, it will grow the tree faster. Nope. Torquing for trees is a real mod. See how you have like the bone meal effects? It's a genuine thing. See, I have a mouse that has extra buttons, so basically my vein mine and my crouch are on the 2 mouse buttons. My 2 extra mouse buttons. See, I just use spacebar for jump because I don't care. Yep, because we're in 1.16, it does that. Is this bugged out by any chance? Why is this not... Oh, wait, there we go. It might have just been a number that we needed and it just didn't show up. Okay. So basically, now that we have wood, we will we'll cut down this tree and plant a sapling, but don't bother, like, torquing for it. So basically, if you open the quest book, right? For now, ignore the claims on the quest, because we can claim all of them at the same time. So, we're going to ignore going towards the crafting table for now, just because this mod has a little, something that's pretty cool if you come down this way with me. It's your button. Whatever button you use, you set it to. Oh, did you set it to J? So that's because that's a key, conflict. Because Journey Maps is also set to J. So basically, once you have the button that lets you open the quest book, you go to... So if you're in your control settings, and you hit show conflicts, and then you can figure out what conflict it is. On what, like, if you want to set it to a specific key, you click key, hit show conflicts, and then type in the key you want to put it on, and it'll show you if it'll conflict. I have mine set to tab, and then I just disabled everything else for it because everything else is kind of useless. And then basically, do you see it says welcome to the sea, right? Do you see the one that says starting up, the sub-tab, and welcome to the sea? It should be right at the top of the quest book on the left side.
Yeah, I see. Is it marking welcome to sea?
Yeah, so click on starting up.
Is it marking set up a team by using... Oh, I need to set up a team.
No. Oh, you're in the wrong tab. You're in the wrong tab. You're in information. So hover over the left side of your screen in the quest book. Because I have us set in the party.
Oh, I see.
And then now do you see it? Click on starting up. This will show you the quests. Each of these is a chapter, basically. And basically, in starting up, this is the main stuff we're going to go through first. However, this pack does have something cool. Do you see right underneath, in that first line of quests that we have done, do you see where it says Driftwood Log? So this is something that's cool in this pack. If you follow me to our the underside of our ball sack, our singular ball sack, one of these glass pieces is not actually glass. It's a trapdoor. That's using the block carpentry mod, which basically uses a frame trapdoor, and that's what that is. However, if I take these, there's a reason why I had you down here, bud.
I have auto running.
Oh, fuck. Um,
It's caps on.
I was gonna say, I don't know what it is. I have mine disabled.
I'm trying to figure out how to lower, three, four things open. I'm trying to close any of them. Four things that inventory
Okay. I believe that's Z. I'm sorry, that's Z. So basically, what happens if you do that? That's a hotbar switcher. So basically, if you press Z and you press the button, it will automatically swap that hotbar.
Alright, so I gotta make planks and then drop them in the water.
Nope. So this one's interesting. So watch this. If I just take the log, you literally just throw a log into the water, and it will give you the driftwood log. And then at that point, you pretty much can put the driftwood log into the inventory just like it was if it was an oak log. It's just another little thing. Some of the recipes will force you to do that, just because it wants you to use some of the different quote-unquote features. You can do it that way too, but it just takes more effort than if you just used the log and crafted the planks. And then this is 1.16, so if you sprint underwater, you move faster. You have like all the swimming effects and stuff. It does just make it really hard to get back in this hole. And don't worry too much about dying, just because keep inventory. Now we will go back up top. And the basic, we make a crafting table. I forget now, is this the newer version? This is the newer version of Tinker's, right? Yeah. And for now, I'll just put this here, and it's going to make us a chest real quick. Now, cool thing about this, right? So, you can't do it with the normal crafting table. Once it lets us get into Tinker's, and we make the crafting station. So, for instance, if you put logs in here and you get out, the logs go back in your inventory. With the station, it doesn't do that. And a lot of times you can take items directly from a chest with Tinker's as well. However, in JEI, which is the big menu on the right side of your screen when you're in your inventory with all the recipes, do you see the that same black bar like in your settings? So when you're in your inventory, you know how the right side of your screen has a bunch of different items?
Oh, yeah.
That's called JEI. Now, if you click on any item, it'll give you the recipe if you left click.
Oh, okay.
If you right click, it'll give you the uses of that item. So, there's the black bar in either the bottom middle or the bottom right, whatever. If you click on that and type something in, it'll pull up specifically the items with that name, and you can then look at how to craft them. For what we're doing right now, I want you to type in crook. Just normal crook, C-R-O-O-K. And you'll see probably like... Nope, so for right now, we're just looking at the normal crook, which is literally just 4 sticks.
Yeah, I see that.
So make yourself one of those. And there's a reason why we made these. So basically, with a crook, if you mine leaves with a crook, what happens is it gives you a higher chance of saplings. You can vein mine these as well. However, they also give you what's called silkworms. Now basically, with one of those saplings that you just got, plant it, twerk, but don't mine anything. Don't mine the leaves, nothing. Now take those silkworms and right click on the leaves. So basically, this is how you get string early on. Now you just let them sit here for a little while. If you hover over them, it'll say in progress. And basically, these leaves are getting infested. It will slowly do the entire tree and any other leaves connected to it. So if you have like 4 trees connected and all the leaves are touching and stuff, it will infest all of that. And basically, once all of it is infested, you use a crook and you mine the leaves and it will give you string. This is in a lot of Skyblock packs. It's the early way to get string before you get like a good mob farm set up. And basically, if I take my crook and I vein mine, you see that we basically get a bunch of string and we get a bunch of silkworms. Now, yeah. So for now, just plant another sapling and then just let it grow naturally. Now, one of the things that's unique in this pack is how bowls work. Funnily enough, something you wouldn't think that would come out of my mouth. So if I make a bowl, and we go back to the bottom, I'll give you a couple. Doesn't work on this block because it's a trapdoor, but if you jump into the water, and oh crap, I forget now how this works. 1 minute. I'm being stupid. You throw it. You throw it. I'm sorry. You throw it into the water. And it gives you an item. And basically, this item is really helpful. This wasn't in the pack originally. This was something that was added a little bit later on, I believe. If you drink this bowl of water and open your inventory for 25 seconds, you get water breathing. So that's really helpful later on when we're trying to, like, expand the base and shit, and we're trying to, you know, not get fucked by the water. That's making it a bitch. Well, so for right now, we're not really gonna need, I don't know. Yeah, they do. What? Oh, you mean do they stack in the sense of, oh, in the duration time. Okay. I thought you meant do they stack in your inventory. That's why I got confused. I thought you meant do they stack in your inventory when you're holding them. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Another thing too, so if you open up your inventory again, by the way, be careful with that because if we run out of saplings, then we're fucked. Just so you know. Just make sure you always have a sapling safe. So for now we're gonna unmark this again, but basically hover over any of the crooks and press A. On the left side of your screen, you should have seen that crook pop up. Basically, that's a recipe bookmark. So now if you right click the black bar to get rid of the text saying crook, you'll see JEI resets, but that crook stays on the right side. If you hover over it again and press A again, then it gets rid of it. That's a recipe bookmark. That's just me trying to explain that so that you slowly start remembering to do that. Not every mod has it, but most mods have it. This is a pack that also has wooden shears. So basically, if you type in wooden shear, you'll see the recipe pop up. And yeah, so it's a little bit different. So basically, to make a gear, every like version of a gear is a little bit different. So like stone one, some packs will have stone gears and stuff. Like it's a little bit different for everything. But what? Oh no! Oh no! So if you hover over it, in a recipe that has like there's like 100 million different types of wood. If you actually hover over it, hover over one of the planks, it says accepts any Minecraft planks. So basically that means any planks will work in this recipe. and then just make yourself a pair of shears. And then for now, I'm going to get rid of the string, and we will replant one more sapling. And then, just like a normal pair of shears, leaves. And then if you take those leaves in the crafting table and you just put them in the middle column, so just straight down through the middle column, it'll make vines. Yeah, so if you come into the craft, sorry, I was checking something with the monitor. If you come into the crafting table with the leaves, and in the middle column, so the direct center column, you just put it straight down, it'll make vines. That's not for every pack, that's just specifically for this pack. See? So take the leaves, and then just put in the middle column of the crafting table. Oops. I'm gonna real quickly make both of us beds, so that, which is a quest, funnily enough, but I'm doing it mainly so that we don't have to deal with the rain when it does start happening, because having it rain is annoying. So technically there are a couple of quests extra in here that we will do just because we have to do them, but to be honest, they're not like, oh my god, this is super, like, game breaking, besides the fishing rod one. But basically I'm going to make both of us a fishing rod. For now we're not going to use them because we don't have to right now. And this one I'm going to give you the resources for, because I believe it's just yep, you're good. What? What is the recipe for this motherfucker? Oh, it's called the handheld crafting kit. Okay. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. So in your
Okay, what?
so in your crafting grid, you can actually do it in the 2x2 in your inventory. I threw you a stick and 4 planks. Make a crafting table with the 4 planks. Put the crafting table in the top right box of your crafting grid, and then put the stick in the bottom left box. And it will make you a handheld crafting table.
I'll have you know my Twitch chat is going crazy that I'm not streaming quickly.
Mhm.
Even Ryan said something about it. Ryan was like, you should stream Pikmin tonight. And I was like, I don't know, man.
Did you make the crafting thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So basically, we now have one of yeah, I mean technically one of two things. Because we could go through Tinkers, but to be honest, Tinkers isn't going to help us too much besides the crafting station. So I'll make a crafting station. We'll do that, and then we'll go to wooden tech. So if you click on Tinkers, you'll see the blank pattern. It's literally the only one that's highlighted that we can actually do. And a pattern is super, super easy to do. Literally, you just take a little bit of wood and a little bit of planks. It's literally just called pattern. Pattern. And it's from Tinker's Construct. It should be, when you type in pattern, it should be the last one in the entire thing. And it's literally just planks and sticks.
Okay, exactly.
Yep. So now comes the easy part. If you come up top to make a crafting station, take our crafting table and put a blank pattern on top of it. So basically, put the crafting table in one of the top sections and the pattern in one of the bottom, I believe. And then just place it down. And basically, if you click on the crafting table now, this is where it becomes really interesting. Because we have a crafting station, anything that's in that chest will actually show up. However, here's the cool thing. So click on the pattern again, right? In JEI,
I'll have you know. Yeah,
and then do you see how there's the plus sign?
yeah.
Click it.
Did,
And now here's the other thing. If you get out of the crafting table without look,
oh,
so whatever's in this crafting station will stay. It won't like constantly put it back in your inventory.
yeah.
And anybody can see it. So like I can go into here and see what you're doing and vice versa.
Alright, I'll have you know. I will stream Pikmin after this, okay?
Okay.
My Twitch chat is going crazy, bro. Even Ryan said something about it. Ryan was like, you're gonna stream this and not Pikmin? I was like, oh.
um. Okay. I believe we have to get to there. Yeah.
who the fuck uses Twitter anymore?
Mhm.
Oh, you can sleep during thunderstorms? Oh, that's amazing. Who
Mhm.
the hell uses Twitter anymore? What is this? I do wonder what is gonna replace Twitter, because Twitter is becoming a shithole.
True. Okay. So if you go to where is it? Where is it? If you in the quest book, Wooden Technology, it's right underneath starting up. We'll go through some of this chapter and then call
Materials
it. So that's used for later. Don't worry about it so much for now, but that's later.
here?
No, no, no. In your quest book. In your quest book.
Oh, no shit, okay.
So in your quest book, it should be Wooden Tech. It's right underneath starting up. Now,
25 followers on Twitter, that's kind of a big deal, man. It's more than I have. I have a whole 3.
I do?
No, I'm talking to one of my
Oh,
coworkers.
I was like, me? What? Um, I just, I'm,
Alright, so,
okay.
where am I? You said wooden tech? We start with what, wooden hoppers, or we start, like, well above that? Yeah, where the
No,
fuck
so
is
the wooden hopper. Sorry, my mother called me twice just now, and I don't know if she accidentally did it, or if something happened. I'm confused.
Micronized internet celebrity? Bro, probably don't even have a gun. What would you call it, a micronized internet celebrity? To wave that shit around to get another 20 followers? Or just do something incredibly stupid? Like a Walmart TikTok prank?
Mm,
Although, you can't even really do those anymore because Walmart and TikTok's getting banned.
true. So basically, we're gonna start with the wooden hopper. So obviously in your JEI, just type in wooden hopper, and it shows you the recipe. However, I do want to show you something cool about chests. So obviously, this is the normal recipe that we're used to, right?
Yeah.
However, watch this.
Wait, you make 1,000 of them or something?
You can make, so instead of making it from planks, you can make 4, which is the equivalent of this amount of planks, by just putting the planks in the outline.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, it's always a cool little thing. So basically, make us a wooden hopper.
It's an upside down cone.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Good one. Now we got a Christmas tree.
All we need is a pole.
You're a walrus, and I'm a Pokemon trainer, so like,
I am not a walrus.
then what the hell are you?
I am a baka. Get your facts straight.
No, I know you're a baka, alright?
uh, so basically, I was gonna say, so we need to make both of these right now. Um, the barrel will come in handy in multiple different situations. It's a very simple recipe. I have it sitting in the crafting table as we speak.
I think we need a bit more wood, don't we?
Not right now, but eventually, yes. However, this is the recipe for a barrel. Um, and then we also just need a oak sieve. which we might actually need more wood earlier than I thought, but maybe not. It's basically an oak sieve in this pack has changed a bit. It is four pieces of uh, 4 planks and then 3 wooden hoppers.
Alright, I'll make a few more hoppers then.
And then the 3 hoppers go along the top, and then the planks just go on either side underneath. So basically, like if you're making leggings.
Where do you want them?
So hoppers above on the top, and then planks on either on the left and right column. The rest of the left and right. Beautiful. And then remember how we were making vines?
Yeah.
So basically, if you want to make the mesh for it, the string mesh, it is in the crafting table right now.
What is a sieve used for?
So sieve is used in different packs for different things. Mainly, it's used for resource gathering in skyblock packs. However, there's some packs where they'll heavily nerf it or heavily buff it and stuff. Um, and basically, if you take not all of them, but we'll do like 10. If you take leaves and you right click on the sieve, and then just keep right clicking it so you can either hold it or just spam it, it will sift it. And different things will do different, it'll give you different things. So like for instance, sifting through leaves will give you, I think I'm collecting most of them because I'm standing on top of it.
Yeah, I haven't done any of them.
But basically it gave me a bunch of these. So basically if you right click the dirt with each of them, it makes a sapling. And each one will make that type of sapling basically. See, that gave us a dark oak, that gave us birch, spruce, and so on and so forth. Basically, this quest specifically is just asking us to see a shit ton of leaves until we get one of each sapling. However, before we do that, this is something pretty cool. So you know the barrel we made?
Yeah.
Take the leaves and right-click it. This is how you make dirt. You don't have to use specifically leaves, like you can use saplings too, but 4 leaves will give you 1 piece of dirt.
That's neat.
That's the skyblock equivalent of that mechanic.
Okay.
And then let's see here. We got Le Jungle. So we need Le Acacia. And then we have all of the sapling. Okay. And then this quest specifically wants us to get 16 pieces of dirt. I don't know if any other trees besides oak can actually grow in here, to be honest, because of the size of them.
That's depressing.
Well, so we can build above the water. However, until in the shop, until we can get the scale, which is 200 sea bucks, which is the things we're getting from quests, but we also have to enter the Twilight Forest first. Anytime we go above 2 blocks, so every time we go above, um, 2 blocks above the water, it will poison us. But we can get an item that negates that, basically. Um, do you have any more leaves?
Oh shit, I've been getting with my croaking up.
No. It doesn't make that big of a deal. I was gonna say, I just need a couple more because I did. Because that's what I'm doing over here. I'm basically just making dirt. That is all I am doing right now. I am making the dirt.
Yeah, before I was trying to get some leaves and I forgot.
Well, because you can use saplings. You can use saplings. It's just so for 4 leaves, it makes 1 dirt instead of the 10 saplings it takes to make 1 dirt. So it's just more bang for your buck, basically. Especially in a pack like this, where off the rip they give you the wooden shears. Because a lot of packs don't give you the wooden shears. So no, the entire reason why we're doing that in the first place is because if you sift a piece of dirt in a string mesh, right? It gives you an 100% chance to get 2 stone pebbles. 4 stone pebbles make 1 stone, and so on and so forth. So basically, oh, I remember. So basically you wait. So if, basically once you see the dirt pop up in here, you just right click. Oh, I don't have. I forgot that they made this harder. I have an auto clicker, and they made auto clicker prevention. That's why every time you see me doing this, it's burning me. If you do if you spam if you do it just right, when you spam click or you hold click, it'll do it too, because it gets confused, because it's searching for a specific thing. This is also like a cheap modded Minecraft like mod edition. So I mean, it is. Once you get further in, it gets a lot better. It's the when you can build stuff, when you can start automating stuff. The early portion is the worst of it. Of any pack, pretty much. Once you actually can get resources, you can build stuff, or you can start automating all of the really tedious crap, it is a lot better. Early on is always painful. Um, or like when you can finally start like going around and going to the different dimensions and all that kind of stuff. Early on is very slow. Some packs are also worse than others when it comes to how quickly it slows down and stuff, but for right now. Fuck, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Whew. I have returned. Okay.
Alright, the thing hasn't started, I can't fight. That was a mistake.
Say that again?
Sorry, I opened Diamond and Pearl to do a battle while I was waiting.
Mm,
I found an optional trainer that I probably shouldn't have battled because of XP purposes.
rip.
I'll find out, because my Shellos is almost gonna, just at level 20 entering the building, so that's all good.
Okay. So pretty much finish whatever dirt you have made so that we can get that little bit extra cobble. Or technically just normal stone, but still that little bit extra. Okay. And then I want you to, in JEI, search up stone hammer. And then you see the second one in the list. Make yourself one. So this is used a lot in different packs with Ex-Nihilo. Basically, I put down a bunch of stone, right? Right behind you. Now, if I mine this with my hammer, makes cobble. And then, I think for now, this is basically like our, um, for now, this is like our pickaxe. But basically, this pack changes it a little bit, but normally what happens is cobblestone broken by a hammer. Cobblestone broken by a hammer creates gravel. Gravel broken by a hammer creates sand. Sand broken by a hammer creates dust. However, again, this pack is a little bit different.
This is an entry level mod pack too?
This one's a little bit higher than an entry, but I
Okay.
put this one just so that, because of how many different mods are in here, basically.
Yeah.
So that even though it's a little bit more difficult, it's not like, oh my god, this is like an expert pack, but it's not like a complete kitchen sink one, where it has a pretty hefty amount of packs. Although Ex-Nihilo and this whole like hammering thing is pretty much the basic for any Skyblock pack. Some of them change it a little bit, but that's the basic for pretty much all of them. That's just something that over time, the more packs you play, it'll just kind of stick more and more because it's just so common. Now, the main thing that we're heading towards right now is to make, well, so it's that, but the main thing we're trying to do right now, resource-wise, is trying to get a strainer base. Because basically, when you put a strainer in a strainer base, it gives you a bunch of different items. So, for instance, if we use the survivalist strainer, it can give us anything from sticks, leather, to a saddle, name tags, turtle eggs, sponges. There's a bunch of different items you can get from this thing. So we are going to need a bunch of hoppers. think, actually, I think that's the perfect amount. And then 2 of these. And I have created the strainer base. And then I just need... Do you have any... Can I get, 9 leaves? I didn't need 32, but that works.
It just gave you half a stack.
True. And then I have this. So basically, I'm going to show you exactly how this strainer base works.
I'll have you know I could accidentally mine all this by accident.
Oh, I know. Listen, the first time I played this pack, I had to restart. Because in the first 10 minutes of me literally just mining a tree, planting a sapling, mining a tree, I wasn't paying attention because I looked away from my screen and I accidentally vein mined literally because it caps at 64. Because when you're holding it down and you aim at a block, it says shapeless mining X block. So it caps at 64. But it doesn't mean that's any less painful. And if I remember correctly on how to use this thing, I think I have to go 1 block lower. So basically, if you come down to the bottom portion, where that trapdoor is, so pretty much, if you look in this hole, don't fall because it is a single block hole, and you won't be able to get out unless I TP you me. But basically, I have the strainer base, and it's 2 blocks under the water, right? So if you right-click it, it pulls up the inventory. It shows strainer missing, yada yada yada. I have a survivalist strainer, and now it's working. If I had put a fisherman strainer, I'd need some kind of bait for it to actually run. However, basically that bar right next to it, you see the strainer right next to it, there's the bar. That's the progress bar. If you hover over it, it'll show you how I'm on. However, if you hover over the strainer itself and press U, press your U key, it'll pull up a thing that says enchantments. Click the arrow or click on the icon that says straining, and it'll show you the different strainers that can be made and the items that it can get. So basically, any time that that strainer finishes a process, it it will it will run the percentage. So basically, it has a guaranteed that if it percent runs and it confirms it, it will give you 1 of these items. However, in that roll, for instance, if you roll the 1.9% chance, it'll give you a saddle. If you roll the 4.81% chance, it'll either be a name tag or a glass bottle. So basically, you just let this thing run over time. I'm well, so it won't the strainer base itself won't break. I can't believe I did this. Nothing.
No.
I did nothing. I definitely didn't fall in the hole or anything. But basically, the strainer base itself won't break, but the strainer, it's like the actual strainer we put into the base will break over time. Yeah. And for instance, like if you make a solid survivalist strainer, it gives more durability and it's 10% faster. It has a 10% efficiency.
Yeah, that's the stuff that I noticed. That seems pretty good.
So basically, over time, that's how you do it. I might make 1 more of these, although I don't. How much do you have, like, logs?
10.
Oh, okay, so never mind. I'm not gonna waste 10 log, or I'm not gonna waste the rest of our logs to make an extra strainer. Not worth it. I don't want to have to grind too much right now.
I
That's,
don't give a shit. I got plenty of saplings and shears.
I think. Okay. If I remember correctly, the early game.
I might give that Easter egg one more try tonight. When is Badoo gonna attack me? I'm Badoo since Tuval already. Oh, so have you done the Grand Underground yet or no?
I haven't.
How do you want to treat that?
I was thinking one encounter per gym completed.
Okay,
That's what I was thinking.
that's fair.
So that it's not just like a one and done thing, because I find the underground a lot of fun. So I don't want it to be like a oh one and done, like that's it, one encounter. You know what I mean? Like I want it to at least be a little bit more than that, just because I do enjoy it a lot. So I was thinking just one per gym leader. Obviously that's the only area that we can pick our encounter to. You know what I mean? So I mean,
Yeah, that's fair. You get starters. I mean, we can actually get. So I looked it up, by the way. In Diamond and Pearl, there were only two fire types.
there's
There
only
was only
two
one.
of them.
It was Pony in Diamond and Pearl. It was Ponyta and Rapidash. If you didn't choose the fire starter,
Jesus.
apparently they fixed it in Platinum, but Platinum there was only like 8 or something, maybe 11. It's not that much better. It's really not.
So I am actually going to actually before I do this, this pack it does not from the looks of it. Yeah, it doesn't. I am going to use the rest of our wood so that I can make it a little expansion above. And basically, in any skyblock pack, any skyblock related pack, so stuff like this where you're building, the best way to build like your actual island is slabs, because for you basically double the amount of blocks you use, because for 3 planks you get 6 slabs, so you basically double it. So it's always more worth it to use slabs than to use actual planks. Also, let me see something. Toss me a couple of pieces of dirt, probably like 3 or 4. I'm gonna also turn mob griefing to false. So I'm gonna go out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably, actually, so if I go from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm pretty sure so I'm gonna purge YouTube, probably. Do I want to leave Geodude? I think I'll leave Geodude. That's fair. Defense go 1, 0, Evo 1.
What are you doing right now?
Me,
Pokemon wise.
Jupiter.
Ah. Um. For now, I will say early on, especially in like a skyblock, early on you will see most of like our bases and stuff look really fucking ugly, just because of the limited,
Oh yeah.
just because of the limited, yeah, the limited space, the limited blocks and stuff. I'm the type of person that my base will always look like a fucking abysmal piece of shit if I'm playing solo. Like, if you look at my solo bases, they look absolutely horrendous. But that's just because I focus more on, like, oh, is it, what's the word? Is it, quote unquote, technologically functional? I don't care too much about how it looks. I just care, is my base working as it should? Do I know where everything is? Do all of my machines work as they should, basically?
Yeah, Shovels is slapping hard.
Also, in a lot of packs, you can't really get different, like, wood types. Oh, real quick, do you see the mini map on the top right?
Yeah.
Do you see where it says compressed guardian?
Yeah.
So that anytime a mob says compressed whatever it is, that basically means that say we were to kill that guardian, it would explode into 9 more guardians.
Oh, ew.
Basically any mob can have that when that mod is installed. So basically, um, obviously that's a guardian, but it could be a cow, it could be a zombie, it could be a creeper. Like basically any mob can spawn like that. I got really lucky on one of the old packs I played through, and I got twice in one playthrough. I got compressed villager. So I literally just murked the villager, and then I had double technically, but you know what I mean.
Some like Hammond. Dude, it's not missing any of the attack. Both of them missed the flamethrower and the stat. All I hit is save.
That's so stupid. The two things that we really need from this strainer, and it hasn't gotten it yet, leather and sponge. Neither of which have gotten it. It's literally just a random chance, which is the sad part.
I need some apples. I accidentally put my apples in the compost.
Again, the top part of our base is going to look really ugly for the time being, just because I'm pretty much just using whatever we have right now. Later on, if at some point you want to spruce it up and get your creative juices flowing, because I know you said you like building,
Yeah.
you can be my guest, but for the time being, it's just going to be functional.
Oh, I don't give a crap. Not always.
Can I have 4 dirt? I just need 4. And doing something to make this a little bit easier for when we want to go above ground, if it lets me.
Almost, that sand didn't hit it. I think I would have lost. I mudslapped it 4 times, and then I just proceeded to not miss one star.
Can you throw me oak wood, please? 'Cause it's gonna bother me if the ladders aren't the same. Thank you.
I almost killed you, dude, and almost killed Shellos, and almost killed dude, if that flamethrower didn't miss, I would have lost Cricketune.
Oof.
From sturdy.
No! I still managed to flood it.
No.
You cocksucker. Oh, I forgot we're playing fucking... I forgot we're playing 1.16. These are slabs. Fuck. Again, unfortunately, it is going to look very, very ugly. Okay. It makes no difference sleeping now that I'm thinking about it because, water. I might have to invest in a weapon.
You don't need the dex nav for anything. This game's pretty nice without it. I hate the fact that once you activate a dex nav for the first time, it is just in your face and annoying all over the place.
Is it bad that I don't remember what the dex nav is?
The ultimate avenue.
Oh.
If you don't activate it, it just doesn't show up.
I think the only thing you use that for is when you're looking for the sweet key. I think it's literally just that. I don't think so. Ooh, this hurts. No. I'm being chased. What look like pirates? Yes. Uh, I got them back in the water, so I should be good. I ran out of fences. Because my initial plan was fence it off. But whoa, okay, these guys do drop some pretty tasty stuff though. Like I killed three of those pirate guys, and I got 2 gold nuggets, an illager silver nugget, an emerald, and a pirate spader. It has 6.5 attack damage. For right now we're good. It's just I was trying to do that quick so that I didn't have to worry about like so that we could be up there at night, and then I completely forgot that, they had already spawned in. Okay, so I want you to do me a favor. With all of those stone pebbles and stuff you got, obviously you have the hammer. I want you to search up furnace and make us a furnace. And the reason why I'm saying search up furnace is because the recipe is different in this pack. Not by much, but it is slightly different. Yep, so to make compressed cobblestone, you literally just put 9 cobble in the crafting grid. So that you know those stone pebbles you've been getting? So those stone pebbles that you've been getting, you put 4 of them in the crafting table or in your crafting grid. It doesn't have to be in the crafting table. It'll make exactly, but to make stone, you put those yeah, okay. I was just making sure you realize that. However, we should be having no issues with wood anymore. Because there we go. Okay. Mainly because with the fact that I've built an extra thing here, I want us to be able to light it up. No mob should spawn on there because, that's gonna be what I'm gonna work on in a second. I want to see if it unlocked the quests for it already. Oh, okay. So it's a good thing that we started up with those sieves. Because basically, so in this sieve, it has a chance to give us seagrass, right? Seagrass, you know how with those buckets we tossed it into the water and it made us a water bowl? So basically it's the same thing. You throw seagrass into water and it gives you normal grass, as if you sheared grass. And then with that normal grass, you combine it with a piece of dirt in your crafting grid and it gives you a grass block. Thus, at that point, you can either A, place it down, make a grass field like normal for animals, or you sieve that, and that's how you get seeds. It has a 10% chance to give you melon, pumpkin, tomato, fern, cabbage, wheat, and beetroot. And then it also has a 50% chance to give you each of the pebbles. So basically that's what I'm going to be working on in a second. I'm just making a little bit of charcoal so that I can make torches for that upper portion. Oh, actually, real quick, stop what you're doing, come up top. This is something really cool. Ooh, also you grew. So first of all, this is why we're gonna have no issues with wood. That's not jungle, that's spruce, but also that's actually kind of cool because this tree grew. It turned this into podzol. This was dirt a second ago. That's actually podzol is just a different version of dirt, basically. However, if you on your that's what so these are some of the mobs. I turned off mob griefing so these guys can't actually blow up our base, but that's besides the point. So on your keyboard, I don't know if you have like a specific F key or if you have to press the FN key, but basically oh, you don't have them? Oh, okay. So that's a glow squid. That's why I turned it off. And that's why this is fenced off. So in your settings, in your control settings, I should say, to be more specific, in the black bar, type in light. And then you should see something that says toggle light overlay. And normally it's on F7. I was going to say, change it to whatever key you want, and then press it when you get out. Do you see these X's? So basically, this is a light level thing. This is very, very helpful. So basically, these yellow X's are spots that if we were the correct 23 blocks away, it would spawn mobs only at night. And if you look through the glass at the sieve, so if you come to me and you look through the glass at the sieve, see the red X? That means that if we were 23 blocks away, a mob could spawn there no matter what time of day it was. It's only in modded. Technically it's in vanilla because you can go into your like your F3 menu and see like the light level and stuff. But in the sense of like the way that it looks currently, you can only do it in
So we
modded.
just need a torch down there.
Yep, literally you just torch and you're good. See, the only unfortunate thing with this tree now that I'm thinking about it, it only does 64, and the higher you go in level, you get poisoned. Yeah.
Oh, right. You wither away.
I kind of forgot about that part. I didn't have health, so I kind of thought that I could make it.
Oh, you got blown up a few minutes ago.
Well, yeah, but it didn't kill me. It's okay. I big balls this and I just... Because it gives you a lot of wood, but it might not be worth if we can't actually... Ouch, I broke my kneecaps.
If we cannot get
Yeah, at least for now, it might not be worth making the huge ones, because we can't actually get all of the wood without dying a bunch of times. Even though it does give us a lot. Like, I just got almost 2 stacks immediately. Which is very unfortunate. But, for now, I mean, I don't know if it's worth us dying to do that. I need the leaves, though. It's fine, I'm just gonna grow a tree. 15, so this should be good, actually. Make 3 more of these, make a bunch of these. Can you toss me, any of the stone stuff you have? Because I want to make 3 more strainer bases. But I need a, compressed thingy. A compressed cobblestone each time. So I need 1 more stack. We might... I can't math. I think I'm just short. Yeah, I'm just short to make 3. I can make 2 of them.
How many you need?
I need 8 cobblestone, so 8 times 4, I need a stack, I believe.
There you go.
I actually needed half a stack, because apparently I can't math, but it's not that big a deal. See, and like I said, the reason why it seems so bad is because of how we have to get cobble right now, where the only way is straining, but in a little bit, when we actually get to some of the other portions of it,
Why do you think I really haven't moved?
yeah, it does get better. It is not just it is not just Sieve gaming.
Of course it is.
I need more chests again, because I need 2 more of these.
I can't really need a break soon.
I pretty much just want to get to the part, in wooden, not in wooden tech, in,
Stone
I just saw it. It's a little bit into, ceramics, but we're not too far off, because to do that, we just need to go through a little bit of, pecking it up and moving up. Basically, I want to get to the part where we get like the automated cobble gens, which isn't too much further in. It seems further in just because of how like tedious it is right now, but it is actually closer than you think.
I want to get into zombies first, so I can want to try, and then I can go for the rest.
We still have no leather. We do have 2 sponges though, which is always a good thing.
And my stomach is way full, I'm confused, and it's really annoying.
Can you throw me a little bit more stone?
How much?
Like a stack.
That's all I got.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
Oh, you took it all.
So basically, obviously in the newer versions of Minecraft, you can put stone back into a furnace. And it makes the smooth stone. And basically in this pack, the way that the smooth stone works, if you hammer smooth stone, it gives you gravel. Then at that point, technically, you can sift gravel, but in this pack, it doesn't actually give you anything early on until you get to the netherite mesh. So for now, we're not going to worry about that. However, actually, no, we do have to worry about it because the only drop that we care about is the dust. So every time you sift a piece of gravel, it has a 100% chance of giving you 2 dust. That dust, you put 4 of them together and it gives you a dust block, or you put, I'm sorry, you put 4 of them together, it gives you a dust block, and then in this barrel, if you put water, which we get in a different way, which I will show in a moment, then when you put dust into a barrel full of water, it gives you clay. So it will give us a bunch of extra crap too. Like it's going to give us flint, which is why I said to kind of wait on tools, because with tinkers you can technically make flint tools. However, to be honest, like I said, we don't really need tools right now. However, what I will do... Oh, can I get the mesh? Just toss it to me. Because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this mesh to a flint
Why
mesh.
does the dirt keep going to you? What the fuck do you want anyone to do?
Wait, does that know how you...
Dude, I just popped some dirt and it went straight over to you.
Never mind. They changed... Oop, I didn't want... No, I want that dust.
So confused.
Now, if I remember correctly... To fill this with water... Yeah. So basically what I'm going to make right now is called a flopper, I think it said. Yeah, a flopper. And basically what that does is it acts like a hopper, but for liquids. Not all liquids, just specific ones.
That's different.
However, I'm going to put this on the bottom portion of our base. Where's the best spot to put this? This is a This is a tough one just because we don't have the ability to move water around. Actually, no, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I have I have dumb spouts. A lot. More so, it seems like when I'm trying to teach someone how to do something, and I'm just like, huh? Like a moron. But it's okay. So I want to put this... I'd have to put this in the corner, I think. Right? If I put this here... Or would I technically need two of these? I could just do two of them and make this a lot simpler in my noggin. Because noggin is not working at late times. Hopefully this works how I think it's going to work. Yeah, this is a very good investment that I did, making us multiple strainers, because now we're actually getting a decent amount of crab. Oh, it does work. Okay, so if you come over here, real quick, come over to me. So as you can see, I have two floppers. It's filling up this with water. Now, if I take the dust I have in my hand, and I right-click, it makes clay. And then because those floppers have an infinite water source, it's literally just going to continuously fill this barrel up, and we can literally use this barrel whenever we need to make anything like in the barrel with water. Little mini automation early on. It is, it is. Um, okay. So that's teching it up done, I believe. Now I can go into ceramics. And... Oh, I can only do one, and I need a lot more than that. Um... Mm, let's see here. What was I about to do? Oh, I know what I was doing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I do the same thing, so it's fine. I kind of zoned out for a second though, and I didn't know if you were talking to me or talking about
It's
the
a
game.
long cast for Dongo. I can't do anything here, and this one seems like it's probably way out of my level range. I'm probably gonna go back and get. I'm gonna get the Swablu, and I'm gonna get Machop, I think, because those are the only encounters I could get. Okay, and then another Zubat. I mean, there's plenty of places I can put a Zubat. Krikatot, Zubat. Ooh, a Houndoom. Shiny on Yugi, shiny on Yugi, that's gonna kill me, I think. Oh, all of these are level 28. I think I'm gonna turn down the volume of that, but I don't know.
I mean, I think that's the exception most people make, is if it's shiny.
I mean, I don't mind that if it's shiny, but then for my
Oh
shiny
no,
type,
I mean that's what I mean. If they're like us, or we're trying to actually do something like that, then you don't turn it down.
that's fair. It's a good thing I didn't encounter Houndoom. That might have killed like half my team. Oh, that'd be a villager.
Because you hear pillager right now. Basically, that's what the pirates are. They're reskinned pillagers.
Oh, that one I heard. It didn't sound like.
There's a reason why I'm doing this.
You're moving it.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second. Give me a second.
No, no, I figured you would. Don't tell us then. What? Yeah? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So it does still work. Good. And then basically this will do 9 at a time. So if you click the middle with 9 blocks, so if you have 9 blocks of dirt and you just click any of them that are connected, it will do all 9 of them at the same time. And then what I'm gonna do, I even have a dirt. I know, that's why I am making myself. Oh, I do have logs. I'm gonna be on leaf duty. Because I'm just gonna go above and just sit there growing a shit ton of oak trees. And then you'll be on, yeah. Basically, divide and conquer.
That's amazing.
That's only in the newer versions of Nylaho.
Yeah, I'm already at a leaf.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god, you do realize it drops for 3,000 to 20.
Mm. You wanna see something really funny? You know how you were talking about, oh, I'm out of leaves.
Yeah, like 10 stacks, like, I don't care. Oh,
Here is 400 leaves.
that's too much.
Beautiful. Sponges, leather, nice. And we have a shit ton of seagrass too.
Seagrass is also good for this stuff.
Well, no. So seagrass, the reason why it's good is because it lets us get grass.
Oh,
Which, when we get grass, then with that grass, we can either sift it to get seeds so that we don't run out of food 24/7, or we can make like animal enclosure, just spawn animals. Unfortunately, all of which takes dirt, but let me check something. Yeah, there's no output. I'm gonna get a stack of dirt from the shop, just so that I can get a head start on. Because you don't want to do that early on, just because some of these items that we need for later. So like if we want to get the scale, which provides um, grants immunity to poison and withering, which will
you
prevent.
don't want a stack of dirt?
I have a stack of dirt.
Okay.
I just spent one because again you don't want to spend too much because later on when we're trying to get specific items that are a lot more difficult, like for 15 C-bucks you get an ender pearl. For again for that scale that prevents us from getting toxic when we're above that block radius, um, it's 200. There's a bunch of different things that are a lot more worth it
Okay.
than that. But for now, I just wanted that quick whatever the fuck it's called, so that I could get a head start on doing that. I'll toss you these.
Alright, I'm out of leaves.
Okay. I didn't bring... Ouch. Ouch. Oh, actually, before I forget again... No, 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 it's fine. Any of the pebbles from now on, put in the top chest. Just because I know we're gonna get a major surplus. Oucha. We don't have much of a farm, but we do have somewhat of a farm going. I always forget the newer versions of Minecraft have
that you cannot hurt people.
yeah, it's collision. I'm so used to like playing 1 point like 12 packs and stuff that there's no collision.
You just keep standing on granite. I don't know what you want. You just stand there.
Can you toss me a little bit of leaves? I just need 12.
It's almost all I got left.
Rip.
Yeah, it's about time to go get some more 500, 700 maybe? It didn't last me that long.
And then... Oh! Oh no! I looked at that recipe wrong. Ugh.
Oh, I guess it's just wooden shears for a while then.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I didn't realize. Make something basic so easy.
No, for technically we can make like literally right now I could make us clay shears, but I don't think the durability is
Not worth it.
too much higher from what I know at least.
I'm just gonna make a chest up there.
You can't put a Oh, you mean up top up top. I was gonna say you can't put a chest here because it won't let you open it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a chest up here. Sweet.
Can you? You cannot. We have a pumpkin that's fully grown. So hypothetically, soon we should be getting.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I think I might stop streaming here now anyway. Good night, everybody.
Lily, it is time. Hmm?
I still, I'm in a bit of pain.
Ooh, that's not good.
It's not in my stomach either, it's in my back. It's like been numb for a while, and now it's either a back position or if it's my kidney.
Lily,
I know it says you're
Lily,
not supposed to. What?
Lily.
What's that?
So this pack has custom cobblestone generators. So basically, if I make a normal cobblestone generator like we have here, this block right here can either become stone, which then becomes cobblestone, andesite, diorite, or granite. Basically, unfortunately, there's no power in this thing, so it pumps stuff out really, really slowly, and it actually looks like it can create a little bit more than that, because I see a soulstone cobble in here. Um, but basically, that's the general basis. So basically, this thing will pretty much pump stuff into this chest here.
Fucking amazing, though.
Um, like for instance, this thing's been running for maybe 5 minutes, and we already have a decent amount of stuff. However, you can also do that for other stuff too, like what the fuck's it called? If you put a block of sandstone underneath where the water and lava touch, it can make sand and red sand. If you put a compressed smooth stone underneath the block where it spawns, it can make smooth stone, gravel. Um, so, yeah, this mod has a couple of custom like cobble gens, which is always really nice when they add custom stuff like that. Um, so pretty much, actually, I can loophole this, can't I? I technically would need at least one more bucket of lava though, but I can't technically loophole this. But these,
How long did it take to get a bucket of lava?
uh, well, so technically I need two buckets of lava because I need one to get the last thing of lava, and then I need another one for getting that first initial piece of. Oh wait, would I need more than that actually? Maybe. I don't know the math, but basically we need lava, and it's very slow right now.
I'm gonna keep from load and shit. How late do you think you're gonna stay up?
Probably not much longer. I'm probably staying. I'm probably gonna get off about now, to be honest.
Oh, I don't see the point with zombies then.
Cause I was literally, yeah, I was literally just staying up for the time being of finishing this gen,
Start
so that I could when
being
I.
like, oh, this ain't gonna take long. Proceed to save 6 hours.
I mean, if we had used our heads earlier, and set up that
Oh,
tree thing, we probably would have been done faster.
I didn't think I wasn't thinking about it.
I was I mean, I've only played through the first half of this.
No, I had those up for a reason.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I keep falling in the corner, so I just left them there.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't even bother sifting it anymore.
I'm just getting rid of the rest of my loot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't bother sifting it, but, basically what I am gonna,
Alright then.
yeah, pretty much, because, dirt is always gonna be helpful. Um, However, when I would play with one of my other friends, every time, I had one person that liked playing modded with me. What I would tell him every time we would play is pretty much anything that's not like a tool or a piece of armor, or like in the sense of like some mods have backpacks and stuff, dump everything into whatever chest you can find. Besides like your tools and your armor. Just so that if I get on to play by myself, I'm not in the situation of fuck, they logged out with the item I needed.
That's fair.
But most likely what I'll do is technically today now. I might play a little bit, and I might just try and get the other two generators online, so that we have full like resource generation or early game resource generation rolling, so that what the next time we do actually jump on and play this pack,
I mean, if I stay AFK and just let it farm, how long will it take?
well, you don't have to let it farm because it's on a server.
Oh, right. Alright, I'm just playing off.
I was gonna say my server's running 24/7. The only time my server the only time my server goes down is when I have to restart it because it's losing
No,
losing RAM.